Hey guys, just looking at an interesting chart here on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. A couple of things that are interesting here. Number one, or could be a little bit scary, depends how you look at it. Number one, just going back in the history of the Dow Jones with all these different channels and charts of time frames. I've never seen a MACD crossover with this type of angle or intensity. Even back in the 2008 crisis, we didn't have this type of MACD crossover. With this type of intensity. You can see in 2008, right up here, the pullback started with a gradual, not a gradual, but not a huge separation on the MACD, and then just like any classical extended pullback, you have a widening, and then it starts to curl as the volume subsides a little bit, and then you get a cross back over to the upside, which starts a new channel. So which I'm getting to right now. So here's kind of the Dow Jones Industrial Monthly closing channel for the last, I don't know, let's see here, 7 years. Actually, let's see how long it is here. Actually, it's 12 years. So from the 2008 correction, where we took off to the upside, you have your MACD crossover. There's been a few areas where we've crossed back over to the downside of the MACD, and obviously in this area of the correction, got back over in here. And then we kind of start this new channel. And then we got this upper channel here that I have to go way back to kind of find something that corresponds with this, but it's almost like a momentum channel, that it's just almost like a blow-off channel, and it just couldn't hold it. So more importantly is that the bottom channel that we've held for so long, since the 2008 crisis, at least on a closing basis on the monthly charts, you have a few tails where you go through from the very beginning. Here you don't even get a tail that touches it, and then we literally touched it in this last correction. So we've completely lost this momentum channel here. The top area, I guess you'd call it the blow-off channel. It's easy to say that now looking back, but it's different when you're in it. That started in, looks like, end of 2017, somewhere around October or so. But if this doesn't hold here, there's really not much further down here until you probably hit this consolidation period. So just something to keep in mind. There's also a MACD that I posted, or I'm sorry, a Fibonacci chart that I posted for you guys to kind of use for trading purposes if we do start to rebound, of where you'd like to set up your shorts, because I kind of feel like we're going to go lower here, and if not, I'd rather, as far as buy and holds, let it get some time to kind of correct and curl and see where we end up. I'd rather pay up a little bit. Short term, I think we're trying to find a bottom here. The last few days, it looks like there's been a huge amount of selling, and we're trying to stabilize in this area here. Obviously, news pending, but the last 5 days that I'm looking at, I'm seeing some stuff like Amazon and some other stocks that are kind of breaking out of that 5-day range. The major indexes haven't. So if you look at the indices, they're probably trying to form a bottom here and carve out a bottom. But this is an interesting chart, just looking at these channels and breaking down and touching it that quickly. Should be interesting to see if we can snap back or whether we fall through it and continue on this path down.